sometimes you just gotta put your good shoulder into this. There we go. Okay, hello. On this episode, I'm going to finish out this buck, jig, form, whatever you want to call it. I need to finish out the hoop section here, and I think that's about it. And then I can actually just start shaping the majority of it. And then, like I said, I'm going to shape this area completely, and then I'll drop in the drive shaft tunnel around it. It'll make it a lot easier. So we've got this flange pretty much fit back. I think I'm going to wait to weld this in until after shaping this, because if I go ahead and weld this in, then I got to cut a slit out of the panel, and then it's going to make these two sides move independently, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to hold on to this and weld it in later and get shaping on this. Okay, to get this general shape, I'm going to shape it from about here and have it come out for beginner to begin with. And I'm going to use the slip roller just to get that general shape coming out. All right, I should have known that slip roller was going to give me some guff, because it's not very strong, and it being almost the full length of the slip roller, it did deflect, and it's not going to work the way we want it to. So I'm going to switch to the English wheel with the rubber upper die, and it'll basically do the same thing. So when we put this rubber band up top, it's going to act as when you run it this way, it's going to act as a brake, so to speak. It's more of a controlled brake that you can change the radius just by the lower anvils. And here you can just choose the correct anvil. You want the anvil that has a little bit more crown of what you're trying to achieve. All right, you can always count on the English wheel. You got it pretty good. I need to uncurl this area a little bit because I got a little wild with the slip roller. So we'll just uncurl that, and then we're going to start marking where the shrinks need to come. We'll use the power hammer, the thumbnail dies to shrink this area down. I got my tools. That also shouldn't be that tight. But whatever. Okay. All right, here are the weird looking dies. These are the ones that we're going to use for shrinking. Put the female one up in the top and the male in the bottom. And we just check if they're straight with each other with a straight edge on the sides. Looks pretty good. These, it's pretty crucial to have them straight. The regular doming dies, they don't have to be dead on, but it will try to grab one direction. So it's best to have them totally concentric. All right, now here I've cut out just a test piece. I just need to see how it's hitting, the strength of the hit, the speed, all that kind of stuff. Sitting pretty good. We'll run with it. Looks good to me. Okay, now that we've got some movement on these, I need to establish where these highlight lines are going to be. I need to mark them on here so that I can start getting those into position to know where the S curve is supposed to be, and then across here. That way I can kind of let all this stuff. It's pretty stressed out right now. It's super stressed out, so we need to relax it. We got a little eyebrow here we need to address and keep it as uniform as possible through the whole process, or else you kind of like back yourself into a corner. If you need to smooth something in here after you get all this dealt with, then it kind of makes it difficult. Now that we've got these lines put on there, I'm noticing I need to actually bring my shrinks back a little bit further, because where these intersect is supposed to be the highest point, and right now it's a little off, which is fine. So we'll just push the end of the shrinks back a little bit, because it always tends to pucker a little past where you actually end the shrink. So we're going to do that and kick some ass. Is that good?
Go back, go back. What? Not turn this way? One more time?
One more time?
Go back.
Now that we're getting the general idea of what it's going to look like, I need to take care of like this low spot here. I'm just going to use a shop bag. Use this guy, flip the panel over, and then just use a hammer on these lines to get these to flow nicer. And then I'll be able to start seeing where I can hammer here to get those to go down. Okay, decent for now. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just metal. Mm. Mm. Come on. Ah, yes. Mwah. Now, what we need to do is just finish it. That's all we ever lack, is just finishing it. So I need to get a profile template made of this. That way I can check this and adjust. All right. Now we can see how much more we need. That should line up with that one there. Yeah, we need quite a bit, which is good. So I've got it looking pretty decent. It's fitting the template a little bit better now. Now I'm just gonna kind of go for it and wing it with the plastic hammer on the shop back through here, and I'm just gonna go for it. All right, first round of hammering, and it's looking pretty good. Got it pretty close to there. Now I need to hammer across here to get that to look like this. And yeah, and then just kind of test it back and forth between the buck, raise some direction, raise here, raise there, lower here, lower there. Be good. Here's what it looks like with the jig flipped upside down on it. You can see just how much more we need this to move. So we got quite a bit of ways to go, but it is looking pretty good around here. We just need to focus a ton of hits here. All right, we need quite a bit of stretch through here, so I'm choosing this hammer, run it that way, and it's gonna be more aggressive than just a rounded hammer. Well, it seems I owe someone a new hammer handle. It's a bit aggressive. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can borrow someone else's hammer. See if I can break a couple. Phew. This is a lot more work than I was imagining the process would take. I knew it was going to be quite difficult. Well, I didn't know it was going to be difficult. In my head, the process is going to work better than this. It's still going to work. It's just requiring a little more patience. I need to get some of this stuff smooth back into shape. With it all cobblestone like this, it doesn't move properly. So I need to kind of smooth it to be able to hammer again. So between the wheel and the planishing hammer and just by hand, I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Whew! This thing is actually kicking my ass a little bit. You can see the shape's coming. It's going good. It's just taking, I don't know. I'm having to kind of plan how I'm smoothing. That way I'm smoothing from the middle out and not lock myself into a position. So I really, which I've already ran the English wheel pass across here and there. So now I need to start making sure that this angle is good and matches both sides and start smoothing from end to out. And I'll come in here and start smoothing this. Basically get this center section all smooth and then just, always work from middle out. It makes it a lot easier. Whew, come on, girl. Come on. Are you ready for the fun part? Because this is the fun part. We're there, man. Boy. I've got these lines laid out. That way I can trim off the excess because there's no need to have the excess since we're pretty much done with shaping. And even if you aren't done shaping, you don't need the excess. So we're going to cut this off. And I got another line that I'm going to bring the linear die on the planishing hammer into to level this surface out. And that'll be the surface that gets welded to the other floor. So it needs to be flat. Now that I've got these sides cut down, I have made some marks on the jig and some measurements to extend. So now I'm going to transfer those over, transfer the jig, the edge of the jig to here. And here's a couple reference lines. Now I'm going to add 2 1/8 to here, 7/8 to there, and even it all up and then fit it into the car. Now, time to see if this thing fits, man. Bringing you along for the ride. We're gonna find out together. Oh, money. Money. Know how to get this damn thing out of here. Oh, God. Well. Come here, girl. Whew. Nearly a flesh wound.